This video will show you how to replace the serpentine belt on a Toyota Matrix. This will be located along the passenger side of your engine. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. Now to remove the serpentine belt, the first thing we have to do is make our way to the serpentine belt tensioner. So we're coming along the side of the engine here, and now if you look down in this area, you're going to find a spot that you can use a 19mm to pivot the tensioner enough to release tension from the belt so we can slide the belt out of place. That's the spot we're looking for right here. The bolt underneath it is the pivot point. We are not doing anything with that pivot point bolt. For this, I'm just using a serpentine belt tool. You can also use a 19mm wrench if necessary, whatever's easiest for you. Now, while I'm pivoting this, we're going slow and steady here. I've released pressure from my belt. I'll carefully start removing the belt from one of my pulleys. After that, we can release pressure from that tensioner. Just go ahead and slip this belt out of position along the alternator. Now as we make our way down, the water pump pulley is the smooth pulley just below it. That should just slide right off of there. Continuing down just below that alternator, you also have your AC compressor pulley. So we're just going to work the belt off of there and we'll gently pull this up a little bit. Now we can make our way towards the backside just behind our engine mount. Now as far as these back pulleys, if we're looking at the top of the belt, it makes its way all the way over the power steering pump. On the backside there, it's fairly difficult to see. Now over in this area, we still have our tensioner pulley, so we're going to go ahead and push the belt right off of there. All the way down at the bottom, there's one last pulley. That's the crank pulley. This is a ribbed pulley, so we're going to have to carefully work the belt out of that position as well. Now, prior to installation of any brand new part, of course, we need to make sure we clean and inspect our mounting areas. On this vehicle, you can tell that we did have some sort of oil leak. We want to make sure that we remove any oily residue prior to installing a brand new belt. I have a collection receptacle under this area. I'll use some parts cleaner and a rag. Just go ahead and clean this area up. During the cleaning and inspecting procedure, we also need to make sure that each one of the pulleys spins as it should and none of them have any movement that might cause an issue. Check each and every one of the pulleys, replace as necessary. Everything looks good here, so it's time for installation of our brand new serpentine belt. Now for this serpentine belt, we want to take it so we have one of the ends. We're going to come in at an angle just like this. The lower portion needs to go around our crank pulley first. Now, when it comes time to putting on the belt, it's really going to be difficult to see. We're going to come across the bottom first, and then we'll continue making our way upward. Now, I've got this so I'm up along the top with the rest of the slack from my belt. Everything else is on the proper pulley. I want to make sure that I have the slack up near my alternator and my smooth pulley on my water pump down there. We'll make our way to our tensioner. Now, while holding pressure on that tensioner, I'm going to continue on with my serpentine belt. Typically, it'll be easiest to slide it onto the water pump pulley last, since it's a smooth pulley. Now, prior to removing my serpentine belt tensioner tool, I want to double check to make sure the belt's seated properly on each one of my pulleys, especially the ribbed pulleys. After confirming that on each one of my pulleys, we can go ahead and remove our serpentine belt tool. Okay friend, we finished the installation of our serpentine belt. The next thing you need to do is start the vehicle, let it run for approximately 5 seconds and turn it right back off. You're making your way back out here and you're going to triple check the belt, confirming it has the proper routing and seated over each one of the pulleys properly. After that, you can go ahead and close the hood and take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.